All right, gamers. So, welcome back to another hot, brand new episode of Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't think we need to recap because all we did was fight. Taxi died a lot, and then Sylvan the Mountain actually died.
This is the show where everybody gets pissed at each other.
I can't wait for you guys to meet our new characters, by the way.
Oh,
Real
cool,
good
great.
characters. Yeah. No, yeah, it's great. I'm so happy we
I'm
died.
really excited.
Yes. Nanless takes the stage.
Hilltree was Sylvan all
The
along.
show with questions and even more questions. Well, hello there. As we last left off, Silnan and his stout friend have been taken out of the picture. And now the rest of your band of fools, they are, let's say, in a state of crisis. And as they have to collect themselves and find out what to do next, I suppose they're just going to roll with it. So, where we left off, you guys had just entered the dining hall of Jaqua's house, where you found the severed arm. Originally scaring you, thinking it might be a fallen member of your party. You're more relieved to see it being just an arm, which is kind of a weird feeling to be at ease by a dismembered body part. But the note does say on it that if you ever want to see your brother alive again, you know where to go. And on the bottom there is a picture of a small house. Just like a very basic like kid's drawing of like what a house looks like.
Does Br'aad recognize this?
It's a picture of how kids draw a house. Like just a square with a triangle on top and a little window and a door.
Huh.
Like a very basic drawing of a house.
Okay.
You know where to go, right?
I don't. Yes. Do I? Because I have no idea.
I mean, do you?
I mean, do I? Oh, it's okay. All right. Yeah.
It's a house?
Yes, it's a house.
It's a house.
And then Br'aad picks up the arm because he's ready to throw hands. And I say, listen, guys, I'm pretty spicy and ready to go right now, but we're not doing too hot. So I don't know if you wanna.
What do you mean? I feel fine.
Okay. Well, that's one for Vel. How are you doing?
Well, I think
That water fueled you up good?
I think I could use a small rest.
Well,
something.
let me.
Just, I'm a little low on the.
Another glass of water for sure.
What do you think, Br'aad?
Stay
Do we even
hydrated.
have time for a rest? brother's
I mean,
gone.
Shaboy's a little poop. No, I'm saying like, just to gather ourselves and get ready, because we don't. This is probably a trap, right? Like, there's no way
Well,
it isn't.
Stop, wait, what even happened? I thought we split. How did you end up?
Oh, yeah, yeah, that.
You just showed
Is-
up, diving between.
Don't honestly.
his
We
legs.
we can figure it out later. Like,
Well,
I don't think we have time to explain. Well, actually, if we take a little break, I'll talk to you all about it.
all right.
Well, then let's get to that.
Can we just set up camp in Jaqua's fucking place for
For
like a short rest, like a quick like?
you don't
breather.
feel safe.
That's totally understandable. Shit. Cause those guys are out there.
I think we lost them. The guys from the tavern.
Yeah,
hope.
you guys just wanna find like a nice alley? Just bandage ourselves up a little and then get going? Cause I think this house is essentially what our house has been for the last fucking
Well,
I don't know how many days.
do you know where to go, Br'aad?
Yes. 90. Well, you've made me a little less confident. 80%, I'm sure.
Well, I'm going to be honest with the both of you. My magic is spent. I can't do anything. And I take out my scimitar. This is all I got. So if we run into them from the tavern again, or we find your brother and get confronted, I feel fine, but I'm not confident in my ability to stay alive.
Just double your speed, I guess. I don't think we can really have that chance to charge you back up, though.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
Alright, what do you say we find a cozy alley, slap a few band-aids on, and go get these boys back?
Vel?
It's alright with me.
Okay. Sure. Cozy alley.
Actually, Vel, do you give a shit?
I'm okay with doing whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, whatever, man. Your brother just got kidnapped. That arm could have been his. Whatever, dude. I'll just sip on this water, man. Whatever, dude. No, I feel that. Go with the flow, dude.
I'm sorry. Why are you being mean to Velrissa?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you alright, Br'aad?
Is
Brad's
Br'aad
good.
Is Br'aad alright?
Br'aad, I know he's gone, but I'm sure can take care of himself. He's probably alright.
Listen, I
There's
think
no need to.
I think Silnin's good to go. Mountain seems like a fucking tough dude. What sort of annoys me is it sure doesn't seem like Vel gives a flying fuck. So I'd
what
like to.
do you mean?
I'm not saying I'm mad. Well, I am, right?
She brought me back to
But
life. I would be dead if it wasn't for Vel.
She thinks about it first, though. You know what I mean?
She definitely
Like
doesn't.
she's
Well, that's
yeah,
a
she
normal thing
scrolls-
to
she's
do,
like,
Br'aad.
I don't know.
Br'aad, usually before you do an action, you should think about what you're doing.
All right, how about this? My boy Saxy went down right in front of you, and you took a nice juicy swig.
What?
That's all I'm saying.
Wait. What?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Remember when you fucking ate shit on the staircase? I do, because I hauled you out of there.
And
Velrissa was, yeah, in the corner staying hydrated.
Oh, listen. I say we just move along. And we have more important things to do, like find your brother.
All right, I'm with that. As long as
Taxi
as
roll,
long as you're
remember
with
that.
us,
Just
yeah.
pops up in the corner. No, I was kidding.
Oh shit.
She saved me nonetheless, and so did you, Br'aad. So I appreciate the both of you.
Thanks,
I do
and
agree. This
thank
is
you.
not the time right now to be having this, this conflict. Whatever happened while I was down,
No,
we can talk about
you're
it
right.
after we
Let's
find
let
your
it.
brother.
Let's just let it simmer a little, like a big old pot of water.
Juicy severed arm that you're still holding.
Can
Can you put it down, please?
I drop it. I've been using it this whole time to gesture around, like a pointer. Yeah, I dropped that shit.
Well, thank you, Br'aad. I couldn't really take you very seriously with that arm in your hand.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I totally forgot I was holding that. And I guess we're.
Yeah, to an alley.
You guys. Yeah. I'll
Sure,
get to
sure,
that.
to a fucking alley.
Fucking, I couldn't think.
We're
of
gonna
anything
look
else.
for a place to comfortably short rest before we head over to wherever.
How about in a dark alley?
Oh my god. Sure.
So as you guys make your way out of Jaqua's humble abode, as you pass by, as you go through the front doors, the gates are wide open. However, the guard that was there originally, the faceless man, is not there. But you still feel a presence watching you as you exit the gates. You head out. And I guess you're going for an alley?
Just somewhere that feels safe.
I mean,
to
like,
short
I
rest.
didn't have any better ideas.
If we can make it somewhere that feels safe to just short rest for like 30 minutes or an hour or something.
I mean, you could find an inn or a tavern nearby if you'd like.
Definitely
say tavern,
not the
but
tavern that's nearby.
Sketching me out a
'cause
little.
The
yeah.
nearest tavern is not where we want to go. That's literally where we just ran from.
The castle's close by as well. But at this time it's currently getting pretty close to dark, so there aren't any sort of storefronts or anything open at the moment.
Alley.
Br'aad, do you think?
Alley.
Okay.
Woo.
Are you sure we we can't.
I just imagine Br'aad just like because like for no reason he starts chanting Allie. Completely out of conversation. He's like Allie.
Just not registering whatever you're saying. Listen, Saxy, I grew up on these streets. I know the safest alley around, and I take them to the safest alley around.
You walk into the closest alley because you're not quite sure which is the safest.
They're all equally incredibly dangerous.
Now, are you
Yeah.
guys sure that we shouldn't head straight there? Where is it, anyways?
I think they're looking to make a deal. I think it's where Silnin Hilltree and the Rat King have been, essentially, and where we have slept for like these past
You,
3, 4, 5, I don't know, days.
You mean the factory?
Yes, that's what I think.
Can I see that drawing again?
I didn't pick it up.
Oh,
Did you?
no? Alright, but on our way there, we could...
I have a pristine memory. I can
How about-
describe it exactly to you.
Listen, if we're heading to the factory, we could stop by the slaughter docks and on our way, because if I recall, and I do recall, it's on the way.
Yeah, no, that would probably be a better
that feels
idea.
a little bit safer, maybe,
That feels a lot safer.
than an alley.
I'm really digging. I think we found a great alley here, but if you really just want to up and abandon it, sure, I guess.
Belle, what do you think?
Well, this alley looks it actually looks pretty safe, but
It is a pretty good alley,
not
huh?
take my chances.
Oh,
I say we just head right there. We can stop by that inn if it's alright with you guys.
yeah. I'm okay for that.
Sure. So we'll stop by the slaughter docks and attempt to take a short rest before we head to the factory.
Yeah, that's the plan.
All right, so you guys walk your way out of the upper district, moving through the actual market streets, and heading through a back road. You catch up with the slaughter docks. This road after the slaughter docks will lead directly towards the factory, so you are on the right path. Heading there, you walk into the slaughter docks, and at this time of night, on a weekday like this, it's pretty empty. This late. There's a barkeep behind. One you haven't seen before. He looks a bit younger, and there are a few people up like out and about cleaning off tables, and you see maybe 2 or 3 heads actually just sitting there enjoying a drink. But for the most part, it's pretty docile, pretty quiet.
Val, might as well grab your water here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I can buy
Yes,
one. I
barkeep.
can buy
Can we
one
get
for
three?
you
Can
too.
we get 3 waters here?
I wouldn't want you to get quenched
Oh.
during the confrontation we
Oh,
may or may not
thank you
have.
for your concern.
Of course. Of course.
What were you gentlemen wanting?
Oh, just water for me. What about you, Vel?
This is a lady. I don't.
Oh, I'll take a water, please.
Oh, good choice.
Thank you.
I'll have
Classic Vel.
I'm fine for now. Thank you.
All right. To what as it is, he kind of just slams down 2 glasses and just pours some water from an ice jug he has underneath the bar and just puts it back down.
Short rest, baby. Can we do it?
Sure. Yeah. I'm just.
A short rest, so yeah, it's like
So how long is a short rest actually?
an hour, I think.
What if you're really hydrated?
It's
Is
at
it
least an
shorter?
hour long. At least an hour long, or we're drinking.
If you're super hydrated, let me tell you, man, that short rest like 5 minutes.
Oh,
There it
fuck.
is, there it is.
I'm just
Damn.
drinking the whole time.
Just gamers keep hydrated.
Short
okay?
rest doesn't help me at all, but I'll definitely sit here.
I mean, you get. Oh, you're at full HP, aren't you?
She healed me, and like I can't. Nothing like comes back for me. It's always long rest.
Yeah, I mean, a short rest doesn't give you
Nothing.
HP back. You can just choose to take a hit die and do it if you
Yeah,
want.
that's what I'm saying. That's kind of what I
Well, at least you get your spells back.
do.
Br'aad.
Yeah, but I was doing
Yeah.
it more for the hit dice thing for
Oh.
Velrissa and I. And Taxi, I forgot he was fully healed.
Yeah, I think I'm like 14 down.
All right, so go ahead and take a short rest. You guys spend an hour at the bar and sipping on water, relaxing. And gamers will go ahead and level up.
Ooh, gamers.
Wait, everyone?
Everybody is now
Those
level
guys.
4.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh
Ooh.
shit! Fuck!
That was a good glass of water, dude. Oh wait, you didn't even have one.
I fucking kissed Br'aad, no? So, you were saying about how you ended up in the tavern?
Yes. Oh yeah, that. Sorry, I totally forgot. So,
Classic.
classic. What were we talking about again?
I thought you were with Sylvan and Mountain, and then you just jumped through this big fucking dude's legs.
Right.
What happened? How
Well,
did
I felt like that was the only reasonable thing to do. I mean, I thought you guys might be back there, so.
Br'aad, I know.
And I just saw his legs.
I'm asking how you got here.
I dived straight. I saw the two legs, kind of like just posts on either sides, and I thought there was enough space in between.
Bradley. I'm asking how you got to the tavern.
Right, so that one's a bit of a doozy. Remember when I think I tried to explain to you before when this happened, but back in the alley with Oriana, right? I was gonna ask if you remember, but you should, because it was pretty traumatizing.
I remember it pretty clearly.
Okay, do you remember when I just, for whatever reason, all of a sudden seemed to know a bunch of shit about what was going on?
You mean like in the sewer? By the diamond and...
In the sewer too, yeah, but also in the alley.
Okay.
I've got this thing, right? So, you know how I'm magic as heck?
Your magic is what?
I'm magic as heck, but that isn't, like, that isn't my, necessarily, magic.
I've seen you do some things, just
Right?
kind of assumed
And
it was natural for you, or you
Nope,
learned it.
I don't think I have too much going for me. But that, that comes from sort of, well, I can't say what he is. He might be some sort of old god, maybe a deity, maybe my dad.
Wait,
I don't know.
back up. So,
Okay, I take a step back. Why was
so wait, your god brought you to the tavern?
so not in like a religious? He's kind of a dick, and he likes to fuck with me and people I'm. Okay, here's the thing, right? Is maybe this will come to bite me. But he likes to fuck with me and sort of the people I'm close to, and that's why you saw me on that boat in the first place, is because I spent quite some time trying to get a hang of everything that was going on.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Look
There's
over
a,
at Vel
there's really
confused.
there's a lot to it. But essentially, I guess we have sort of a deal, which is where so he's where I get this power from, right? And that's nice and all. But the big sucky part of it is that the drawback is that he likes to play these games, right?
You got your power from a god?
I don't know what he is. He might just be a dude. Like, honestly, I'm really, really not sure. And I think he'd like to keep it that way, to be honest. I'll ask him next time I see him if you'd like. Hasn't really been at the top of the list of
I see.
things for me to ask him.
So
But yeah,
he brought you here to help us, or?
he said something like, yeah, I mean, partially to help and partially to hurt, because I wasn't able to do diddly squat for Sylvan and Mountain, but he brought me to you guys, so I don't know if it was really a lose or a win. I am glad you're okay, though.
Okay. I think I understand. I am.
Okay, that's good, because I sure don't. So.
I mean, I sort of get it. Like, I've met a god before. So, are you guys?
Shit.
Are you guys
Yeah,
close?
no, just pass over that. He called me son once, so maybe. But I don't. Outside of that. No, it was sort of just an accident. A coincidence.
I see. Does he hurt you?
mean-
No.
Does he? Taxi pulls out a doll. Show me where.
Well,
Yeah, by the way, yes. And badly, right? Like, not physically, but like, he's not the
I didn't
he's not
actually
the best.
ask that.
Oh. So tell me more about yourself.
I was just very confused, and you came at such a perfect but non-perfect time. I just wanted to thank you.
I always do.
I might have honestly. Things could have got really bad if you didn't jump in when you did.
Shit.
Anyways.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, when we've got the time, when we're sipping on another glass of water, tell me about your god. It sounds like they're probably cooler than
Oh.
whatever I've got going.
Yeah, maybe another time.
Br'aad.
In the meantime, Sylvan and Mountain fucking died.
No,
While
we
were drinking
I think our
water.
short rest is over. I'm down to start.
At this point, as the short rest is coming to an end, you all are still at the actual bar, sort of relaxing, keeping calm. You hear a loud bang as the door of the tavern swings open with a hard thud. As you turn to look, you see a very familiar, short, dark-skinned figure slowly limping into the tavern.
No.
His arm.
I pull out
his
my
arm
scimitar.
Sort of pressuring against his arm, pressuring against his stomach, kind of holding a wound shut. As he limps in, you recognize the figure of Olgart.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
fucking god!
That's not what I expected.
When was the last time we saw this man? Episode 4?
I put my scimitar
As he
away.
steps in, you see gashes throughout the chest down to the sternum. There are a few cuts across the neck, over the face. Lots of blood's been lost, lots of scarring on the actual tissue. As he slowly lumbers in, breathing very heavily. Anyone know a good doctor?
Oh,
Fucking point
Fuck.
at Vel, I guess.
I
got no
I
one
also
else.
point at Vel.
I run over there and try to, I guess, can I like make a medicine check or something?
Yeah, sure, make a medicine check.
Ooh, I got a 9 plus 5, 14.
He's fucked up.
Nice. That's kind of what I expected. All right.
He sort of, he leans against one of the bar tables and kind of slowly slumps towards the ground. Yeah, do what you need to do. Get me fixed up.
All right. Well, I cast Cure Wounds.
Is everybody alright?
Are we
Holy-
alright? Are
how
you?
about you first, dude?
I've been through worse. But the question though, is everybody else make it out of that godforsaken cave?
We did. We've.
Where's the rest of you?
Well,
That's actually a. Br'aad. Let him
that's
know.
actually a Br'aad.
Lay it on him.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
lot.
don't tell me they're gone.
They.
Well, okay. They were kidnapped, but not by. We have so many fucking people on our backs, and I don't even know why. Like, I'm so glad you're alive, but we're deep in shit creek right now, dude.
I don't even like to swim.
Jesus fuck.
Not the time for jokes right now, lad.
Sorry. No, it's both Silnan and Mountain were, I'm sorry, I'm really trying to think if Silnan mentioned, he said Brendan out loud a ton, right?
Oh, we know who he is.
For sure. Okay. Silnan
Oh,
and,
yeah, I
and
said
but we don't know
Mountain
where-
were kidnapped by a silver, I think, is what the note said.
We
Do you know any?
were
Silver.
we were looking for answers and.
You mean that French bastard?
Oh yes, that French
Yep, that's the one.
that guy. I think he.
Oh, I know him too well. He's a rowdy one of the upper class of that Brendan fella.
Well, we somehow got off in a bad way with them, and I think they're trying to kill us.
They have two of our friends and they have our goblin.
Well,
To be honest,
You
you
live-
probably shouldn't be seen with us, but
you've lived in the wharf your entire life. You should know this. Everything's trying to kill you out here.
Oh, that would have been a really
I-
good thing to tell me on the boat, Br'aad.
I guess didn't come to mind for some reason.
The better question is, are they even still alive? I mean, If you're on bad sides with Brendan, then you don't breathe very long.
I believe I read the note.
It seemed like they were trying to make some sort of deal, and maybe that's a trap, but
We're on our way to meet where we think that.
I got
man.
some faith in Silnan and a little smidge in Mountain 2, I guess.
That man runs this city. He's not gonna just give you a deal. If there is a deal going on here, I'll tell you one thing. It's a very short-sticked fucking deal.
Well, then I'll give him a piece of my short stick. If they're still alive, we're gonna get him out of there. Whatever it takes, I guess.
What did you...
Alright, help me up.
I help him up.
Yeah, help him out.
Alright. Where to then?
Wait, you're
Are
coming?
are you serious?
Or someone's gonna protect your stupid arses.
Hell yeah, someone does.
Do we
Right this way.
even
No,
deserve that?
I'm not gonna question it. Thank you so much. Follow me. And I guess I lead everyone back to kind of where this whole thing started. At the factory
The
with the Rat King.
factory.
On, if we're walking there,
Flesh factory.
on the way there, I'm going to, trail a little bit behind. And then wild shape into a wolf.
In that case, I'm gonna use disguise self and turn into taxi.
I walk close to Olgar and make sure he's all right.
Do you say anything or just walk by
I
him?
just keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't
Alright.
fall over or anything.
Did you really just do that, Slime?
Maybe as like a little bit of a joke at first. Okay, wait, can you speak as a wolf?
No, okay.
No, we can't.
Even better.
I really am wild shaping into a wolf, and when I wild shape, I'd like for the leather armor taxi was wearing to stay behind on the ground.
I think it melds into you though,
I
like.
think you have a choice.
Oh. Okay.
It either
But you lose
I
it?
thought it would either like falls to the ground or it melt or merges into the.
Or you can just, also you can just rip it off before you put in beast form. Who really cares? Flavor text. Either way, you're getting rid of your leather armor.
You're still a
and you're
dog with
putting
a
on-
backpack.
I
so
fucking
it's okay.
backflip and my leather armor just flies off and I change into a wolf at the same time and then I stealth
Since
behind.
you're trailing behind, no one sees it.
No one sees it but me. Yeah, I'm gonna
No one sees it, and I turn around and there's a dog, and I say, "Shoo."
and I wolf.
Okay. Where's?
Alright, so wait, were you actually disguising yourself as?
Not as taxi, because that feels pretty dumb and pointless and ruins his plan. Which I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it ruins it. I want to disguise self as fucking Jaqua. Actually, how about instead of all this, how about we say, what's the plan here? How are we doing this?
Okay.
And now instead of turning into wolves
Okay.
and shit, we can I
I just look at everybody and say woof, and then I backflip and wild shape into a wolf. Just a regular wolf, a nice black with green eyes wolf. Very very cute dog. And then I'm gonna sit while they discuss their plan.
All right. I guess. Weird. Weird choice. What's your plan, Saxy?
Woof.
This is stupid. This is literally dumb. I'm an idiot and this is dumb.
Okay.
Here's
I haven't marked
my
wild shape on my
God.
sheet.
this is
There's
so
no
dumb.
plan. I just want to stealth behind as a wolf.
Okay. Sure.
I don't have a plan or anything. I'm just stealthing behind as we walk.
The roll for stealth.
Yeah. I will let everyone know that I'm going to stealth behind, and then wild shape
So we have two options.
as a wolf.
Vel, old guy, we can either try and come up with something now and maybe waste time,
20 normal.
which could be pretty bad, or we could just wing it.
Well, listen. Do we even know what's happening over there? Are we
Not
even
at
quite
all.
sure that they are there?
Another.
We don't know.
Good
We
question.
don't know if they're alive.
Another good question. How long ago was it when your brother got kidnapped?
30 minutes? No, wait. Like an hour? An hour and a half? I don't...
So if it's not been that long, are they even here yet? I mean, you basically booked it over here, didn't you?
Woof.
Yes.
I mean, no, just kidding. I'm stealthing.
Well, we were all a little thirsty, but after that, we got going right away.
I mean, if you've been on his bad side for a while, he's probably going to want to at least ask a few questions to your brother, if he, granted, keeps him alive.
No, that's a good point. So how about we sneak up, and if they aren't there, we hide out, and then we have the advantage. Because
That's a fair idea.
we aren't coming to them; they're coming to us.
Right.
I
And
agree
we
with
put
that.
on a show.
We need to see what's going on first before we can actually do that.
Fuck!
So which one of us is good for scouting?
I woof.
Alright, so the dog.
I think that was a no. I don't know if that was a yes or no.
I'm a cat, thank you. But,
No,
not right now.
I don't know what he's just barking really loud. I can't even hear what you're saying.
I woof woof and sniff around the ground.
He's got a good point.
Sniff my own ass and lick my nose.
Go, Scoob.
I start fucking chasing my tail like a fucking dog? No, I don't know.
It's not. We don't even know if it's you. It's just a dog.
Pretty sure I said before I did it, I
Yeah,
I actually
no, for
did tell
sure.
the party I'm going to stealth behind.
Okay, so I think then that we're all going there and sort of hiding somewhere, is what it sounds like. Oh wait, no, someone's scouting ahead. Dog's scouting ahead.
About to say, because, I mean, the factory is just right over there. I mean, we could stay here in the alley, wait here where it's a lot quieter and a lot more concealed. The dog goes forward, sees what's going on, then comes back and relays.
Woof.
I agree with that. I don't think I can
All
really...
right, how about
do
this? Saxy Doo, you go in, and if everything's clear, 2 barks. If everything's not clear, 1
Howl.
bark.
No.
Oh, howl. I like that. That's fun.
Dog taxi nods his head.
Okay.
Dog taxi.
Go get him, boy. I give him a little treat.
I fucking hate you. Do I need
You
to,
don't have to take it. I'm not even convinced that this is...
Do I need to re-roll stealth for this or no?
Did you roll stealth?
I did. I said it was a 16 plus 4.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Well, I'll just walk forward and scout out the.
So you head towards the factory.
I'll listen and smell for whatnot because.
Right, because you have keen sense.
Mhm.
As you're approaching, it's very quiet. No sounds of rats scuttering, no sounds of a rat king laughing. The place is just dead, hollowly quiet. As you slowly sneak your way in through the broken window up on the 2nd floor. Moving in, you smell around, sniffing for any bizarre scents. You smell rust, decay, dried blood. But other than that, you don't sense anybody nearby. You don't smell anything. You listen. You don't hear anybody moving around. As you approach a bit further and you sort of peek down towards the 1st floor where the Rat King used to be, you also don't see anything, detect anything. It just seems dead quiet and empty. There's not even any rats still hanging around from before. It's just fully emptied out. You can almost hear your own paws hit the floor and reverb across the factory. Every single step you take.
Alright. Dog taxi kind of whimpers a little bit. I'm going to. I just scouted the entire place.
Yep.
Completely empty.
Fully empty. Not a single living soul in here.
Now I'm worried this isn't even the right place.
No, probably
That's
not.
kind of what I'm thinking.
I'm actually not even gonna bark. I'm just gonna stealth walk all the way back towards their alley. I'm going to unwild shape. Just get back to myself. And then I'm going to say, Br'aad, are you sure this is the right place? It's empty.
I
There's
I
nothing
mean,
there.
old guy could have a point. They could not be here yet.
Are you sure? I mean,
Well, I said before I was about 80% sure. That has
the drawing was
gone down to roughly a 40.
the drawing was a house, I think, but it didn't look like a factory.
35. Shit.
Well, to be fair, I mean, a house is a home, so where's your home?
Oh God, the deep questions.
Oh God.
Where is your home, Br'aad?
Oh.
Br'aad cries.
Oh shit. Yeah, dude. Well,
Did
I
you?
mean, for the past year, it's been overseas a little bit.
Did you have a
And
home?
before that, the home was this street, essentially, the city. So I don't. That would make it even worse. That would be even vaguer.
Did you have a home before the orphanage?
Let me flip a little through here. I don't think so, really.
Not that you remember, 'cause
Yeah.
you were raised in the orphanage.
Right?
Br'aad, and your shitty memory. This is all on you, buddy.
Dude, this is the worst. Why does Br'aad always get all this shit? When this is
Look,
literally...
hold on. Fellas, listen. The better option here, I think, now is to just rest. I mean, I know you're worried about your brother, but if they are going to keep him alive, then they're going to keep him alive. If they were lying, then he's probably already dead.
Shit.
Shit.
So either way, if we're going into a trap, we should do it prepared.
Well, you want us
No,
to sleep?
That's what you're...
I think this is the best option. I mean,
we
looking
sleep,
around
we
you,
sleep in the place that we think could be the place where they want to meet us
No,
up. The people that
no,
want
we
to kill
should
us?
not. We should not
Okay.
sleep here. No, we should go back to the tavern. Rent a room. Sleep for the
I
night.
think that's a good idea.
I'm not opposed,
We can-
but
We can think more about it this way. I mean, looking upon you, I'm not the only one here who looks rough.
Taxi
We
just
could all
Is
use
Taxi
quite some
still a
sleep.
dog? Is he still a dog?
No, I couldn't.
know.
tell.
Damn it!
I wild shake back.
Fuck.
No, I'm just kidding.
Just for the joke.
But, I mean, you need to sleep. We need to get your guys' vigor back. We can't just go in here half-assed, tired, exhausted.
Yeah,
Just be a bloody
sure.
massacre.
Especially you. I don't mean to be rude or anything. By the way, you haven't mentioned anything of how it went down there. How did you
Listen,
get
I
out?
I think
and
we can
hopefully
go over this back in the tavern.
Yeah, let's talk about
Okay,
this
yeah.
somewhere a bit safer. It's a bit of a long story.
Are you sure, Br'aad? I mean, this is your brother.
Right, lad. I don't want you to do anything you're uncomfortable with, but I'm just giving you more options.
If it were my decision, I would stay here and have us take watches.
Hey guys, Narwhal here. Just want to say thank you for the support recently. It's been amazing. Don't forget to rate us on whatever platform you've been watching the podcast on. It really means a lot, and it also really helps us out. Speaking of helping out, you can also check out our Patreon to throw a few bucks our way here or there, whatever you'd like to do. You can join our Discord server as well. There are plenty of people there to talk to, and you can always hang out with us and, let us know what you think of the podcast. On top of that, there is a solo session coming out soon, where you get to learn exactly what happened to Mountain and Silnan. And that will be free to the public on the initial release of it, instead of waiting a week like usual. So keep your eyes out for that. Also want to give a quick shout out to our patrons: Devinator, Jacob Hodgson, Avi, Shea Payton, Nicholas Singleton, Joel Kyatt, Claudie, Athor Haraldson, Jay Newell, Lord Blue Penis, Full Metal Lemon, Annabelle Novotny, Horologium, Spencer Duchesne, Seth D. San Jose, Koro Kumagawa, and Ethan Taylor. Thank you guys so much for your money. No, but seriously, thank you guys so much for your support. It's always appreciated. And if you want to become a patron as well, the link is always below. Now let's get back to the chaos. We'll break it upon all four. So all four of you, each one of you take a watch. We'll do it that way. So for first watch, it was so Br'aad's first. So go ahead, and I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. 2 minus. Wait. 2 minus. Where's perception? 2 minus 3, -1.
-1, nice. Okay, so 2 hours pass, and Olgar awakens to relieve you. You don't notice anything on your shift.
Br'aad fucking sleeps during his
I can't. Yeah. I must protect my brother. Conks out.
Olgar takes his shift for 2 hours. All right, and then after that, Taxi awakens to relieve Olgar. Go ahead and make a perception check.
19.
So as you're sitting in the back alley, you have your arms crossed, you're leaning against the side of the alleyway, kind of just peering out, keeping your eye on the road, and you begin to hear something.
I fucking kick Br'aad.
Wait.
Wait, no, I'm just kidding.
You
Keep
hear
going. Sorry.
the sound of
I was ready to just
horses.
scream.
You hear horses trotting. You see a galloping, a wagon following behind. A few moments pass, and it crosses the alleyway in front of you. You see a large wooden wagon with 2 horses pulling it, and the 3 figures sitting on the front of it. One of them much, much taller than the other ones. And for a second, you almost recognize the pale blue skin underneath the hood as it passes by. The wagon pulls up to the front of the factory and stops. As you're keeping your eye on it and watching, a 4th figure sits up in the back of the wagon. It seems to be looking down at stuff that are also currently prone or laying down in the wagon, and as the back of it opens, you see the unconscious bodies of Mountain and Stonin, currently the entire heads being binded by a burlap sack and the hands tied behind the backs. Both of them seem unconscious, but breathing. The figure inside of the wagon steps down and begins kind of just peering back and forth on them. You have dim light vision, correct?
Dark light, yeah. Dark vision. 60 feet.
Yeah, go ahead. 60 feet of dim, yeah. So go ahead and I'm gonna say make an insight check.
Okay. Just to be clear, I did not get my full long rest.
You have not, no.
Okay, insight, 18.
18. For a second, you take a double take because the person who steps out from the back of the wagon is Br'aad. It's just Br'aad, and you look down at Br'aad quickly and look back up at the one at the wagon to make sure that you weren't just tricked and that Br'aad is indeed sleeping next to you, but he is down there asleep. And you watch as this secondary Br'aad pulls Mountain first out of the back of the wagon, where he hits hard on the ground but doesn't seem to actually react to it in any way. Whatever they gave to them knocked them out really hard. They are fully unconscious. The larger figure pulling back the hood now you recognize as the orc you met in the tavern, the one with the pale blue skin and the tattoos, picks up Mountain off the ground, and then the other 2 figures pick up Stonin and they begin to pull them into the factory. Moments pass. The figures return without Mountain or Stonin. They hop back on the wagon, and Br'aad gets in the back, and then they turn around and begin to pull back down the road. And then once the galloping of the horses distances itself through the night, it falls completely silent once again.
Can I I'm sorry, I really just want to say this. If we have a dark Br'aad in this goddamn campaign, can he be called Bod?
Okay.
That's all I have. In 2 hours, then Velrissa will awaken to relieve you. Do you do anything, or does this just you just go back to sleep?
get dumped and you sit there like,
You just shrug.
all right.
All right, time for sleep.
I'm thinking, hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
I
back.
I wake Br'aad up.
Alright, you wake up Br'aad as Velrissa awakens as well. Br'aad?
I don't want to go to school.
Br'aad, wake up. I shake him somewhere to fully wake him.
Silman, is that you?
Stupid fucking idiot. I just saw your brother and Mountain get dragged into the factory.
Oh shit, let's go, let's go.
Stop. I also saw you.
Yeah,
No.
duh.
No.
I'm right here.
Listen.
And I see you, doofus.
Shh.
Let's go.
Be the fuck quiet. What time is it? Is it still dark?
Currently it is about 5 in the morning.
It's about rescue time.
I say, there was a second one of you. Also, there was the blue orc. Did I mention there was a second one of you? Do you?
Silnan?
No,
He doesn't
no.
really look similar.
No.
We are brothers, though. By blood. We need to rescue him.
Br'aad.
Taxi, you sure you weren't just seeing things?
I glare at Velrissa.
I disguise self as Velrissa.
Alright,
Why?
I'm going back to sleep. Go fuck with it yourself.
Taxi just gives up.
going to sleep.
Br'aad, do you go back to sleep or are you staying awake? You haven't got your rest yet.
First of all, I'm very confused that Taxi just describes to me the situation. They're both there and then goes back to bed. So I don't let him. I'm like, Saxy, do you want to wake up the other dudes? They're right over there, right?
Fuck off.
Explain to me why you're trying to roll back over right now.
Br'aad, listen, I think he's just tired. I think we have to let him go. Let him go to sleep.
Let him go to sleep.
I sit back up.
Are you a sleep cleric now?
I just tried to explain to you, and you guys are fucking around. Your brother and Mountain are in there, and I saw another one of you, like some sort of doppelganger, if you are aware what that is.
No, but why aren't we going there now? Why aren't we getting them?
Well, if you would like to.
Hey, why don't we get them and then we sleep? Did anyone else go in with them?
No.
Okay. So let's go pick them up.
Should we wake up Old God?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wake up old guy.
What?
It's time.
What do you mean? I haven't slept fully yet.
That's okay. It's time to go. They just dropped him off.
Drop them off.
Yep.
In there.
Yep.
So you want to just bull rush balls first, without fully resting?
Well, let's pick him up and then maybe take a little nap.
But how do we know there's nobody else there?
Well, because there's nobody else there is what Saxy told me, right?
No offense to the cat, but people have imperfections. People slip up, maybe miss a single head here or there. I'd rather not rush in right now.
I don't think we're getting
And-
the full story here.
It's too simple.
Listen,
Do you think a criminal mastermind is going to drop them off and not lay down some sort of trap? There'll be a freaking bomb in there for all we know.
exactly what I saw. Alright, they pulled up in a wagon. They're wagon.
Stop.
Jesus fuck.
Stop.
That blue orc got that wagon.
A blue orc that I had ran into earlier stepped
The
out.
same one from the tavern.
Yes, same one, Vel. And there's no way I could have mistaken this. A secondary Br'aad also stepped out. They took in Mountain and Silnan, who were both unconscious, dragged them into the factory, walked back out, and then left.
Okay,
To me-
I'm not clear on why there was a second Br'aad, right? I do a lot of illusion shit. It's probably just a goofster.
No, it may.
This is something we can't take ballsy steps on. None of us have had our full rest. We should just sleep an extra 2 more hours or so. Velrissa, here's the last shift. It's 2 more hours.
Okay, no,
We
you're
sleep-
right. I'm just a little jumpy.
Alright.
Right. I understand your brother's there, but they could have easily put a trap down or something. There could be something in there waiting for us. What if they could have expected you to be here waiting, and they wanted you to bum rush in there right now because they'd see you like that, and that's it. Maybe that's not even your brother in there.
Oh shit. No, that's a really good point. If there's 2 Br'aads. Yeah, okay.
All right. Taxi angrily lays back down and goes to sleep.
Just finish our rest. Velrissa's here, the one who's had her long rest yet.
Alright, do I have to roll a perception check?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, do you like how Olgard said long rest in canon?
Yeah. I like how Olgard is so fixed on the specifics of getting 2 more hours of sleep.
This is very important.
Dude, fucking
very
out of
important,
nowhere,
I know.
there are like little tiny gnats, like all these bugs were just fucking born on my
You
deck.
know what fixes that? A flamethrower.
Fuck.
Torch it.
Torch it, boys.
Like, I mean, they've been crawling
Listen,
everywhere.
listen. Flamethrower.
This session makes me never want a short rest or long rest ever again.
Okay, I
Honestly, you guys are just going.
I rolled
You're
a
being way
16
too
plus
cautious.
3, 19.
I'm dying.
All right, nothing happens on your shift. 2 hours pass, and everybody fully awakens, long rested.
The factory explodes.
Fucking thing.
The battery explodes. Oh no.
As you awaken, you hear the distant sounds of a mountain screaming.
My
The
God.
mountains sure are loud this morning. They're alive with the sound of music.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, can we go get him now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, there we go. Is it how loud he can we can hear him screaming?
He's not like just one note stream, but he's screaming words. Like he's screaming about something. You hear him yelling about something very angrily.
What do
is
I
there
hear?
any way I can distinguish what it is?
From this distance, no. It's just very, very muffled, but you can tell it's mountain.
Gotcha. I thought he was just screaming, so I was just gonna scream
No.
back. Actually, I just scream back anyway.
Point Mountain and Stonen, as you were getting ready to head out of the factory, you hear Br'aad yelling in the distance.
Did you hear that?
Is that Br'aad?
Unlike you screaming words, it's just a held note.
No. It's loud and high pitched. It's definitely Br'aad.
I slapped the fuck out of Br'aad.
Do I hear
The pitch goes higher.
Br'aad, calm the fuck down.
All right, it goes a little higher and then it stops. I'm sorry, I just got excited.
Did you hear where it came from?
And I was trying to communicate.
It's outside. They're outside. Let's.
All right, we're gonna go
Let's
ahead
just
and
go.
head out there.
My hand is against my head. I'm Yeah.
Are you guys still tied? Maybe not, but
No.
okay.
We're
And
pretty
Hilltree's with them.
alright. Oh yeah, Hilltree's also
We did
there.
not mention
But we
that
don't-
Hilltree was here at all.
Yeah, no,
Also,
but
hey,
he's there.
we found Hilltree. But we,
Oh,
Hilltree.
hey, look,
Wait, are we
Hilltree's
met
here.
up? Are we met up like in
No,
canon?
we're not.
Okay.
No.
No, we're
We're
not.
still
No,
not.
good. We're still inside. You guys are still outside
No.
screaming.
As you guys come in, you see Mountain, Stonen, and Hilltree on the first level, all sort of very confused, very discombobulated.
Okay, boys, hold up, cause Saxy, you said there was a doppelganger, right?
Aye.
Okay, let's ask them a question only the real Silnan, Mountain, and Hilltree would know.
You were right. Okay, so where's Stonen, Mountain, and
Hilltree?
They've come towards us.
Hilltree, do
yeah,
you
are we like
do you
aware
know-
of them being inside now?
Do I know what?
do you know?
Br'aad, what
Br'aad.
are you doing, Br'aad?
Not rightly. No. What?
Okay, it's the real one. We're good.
Okay.
I put my hand out towards Silnan.
Jesus Christ.
I like a handshake hand out.
All right, I just
Which
fucking
hand is it?
The
Left or
the
right?
right one. You fuck. Just
I reach it. I go out and I grab his shoulder. I'm like, good to see you, buddy.
are you
And then I fucking
are you all right?
put my hand back on my head because it fucking hurts.
shit. I launch at Silnan in a big ol' hug.
I hug back.
Aw. But it's like I got a running
It's a very
start.
sincere hug, like a minute long, just kind of like, you know, the good old sibling pat on the back, you know.
That's a long
that
pat,
thing.
dude.
That's a big old pat.
It's a minute long pat.
all right.
Yep.
I bend down in front of Mountain and Hilltree.
Oh, you
Are you
dick.
guys
Oh my god.
okay?
I'm good.
Now,
I'm very confused.
You guys are okay.
I saw you guys get dragged in there last night.
So glad that you came and helped.
What happened? I fucking tried, but Olgard over there. No.
Olgard.
He was
shit,
very
look, it's
insistent that we get our
Olgard.
2 hours of rest.
What are you talking about, Olgard?
Oh yeah,
Good
old
to see
guy.
you.
Hey,
Old guy is
listen,
back.
listen.
good to see you guys on live
Good
again.
to see you too.
8 hours of sleep is very important.
I
understand.
know. I've been
Thank
looking
God you
forward.
guys slept before
Another
you came
question,
in here.
Br'aad. Where the hell did you go?
That's me. What? Oh yeah,
That's a good question.
that.
Yeah, where did you go?
Well, you know me and
Was
my
it-
wacky tricks, guys.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Um,
It wasn't a choice.
Did you
Was
pull his pants
it-
down? Was that you?
was it
was
him?
pretty funny. I liked it.
Yes,
yeah,
though.
that
Was
was-
that good at least? Like,
it was
was that a good way to
hilarious.
go out?
Brad
All
told
right, so
me
we're
that
good?
All's
he's
forgiven.
got.
But
didn't really help us in the long run. I get close to Br'aad. I'm like, what? Was it him?
Yup.
Okay.
Brad told
That's
me
the
about
one.
him. I say while they're like close.
Wait, what?
And Brad told me about his god magic.
I wouldn't call him a god.
He's
But,
just. I don't know what he is. Yeah.
I
I'm
call
not
him
gonna try and
fucking
understand
That's
any of
for
what's
sure.
going on over there. But all I know is my property was taken, and I intend on getting it back.
What do you mean?
Big. Listen,
Wait,
What happened between you two?
Mountain.
I don't know that I have time to explain. I need to get this back now.
Okay, well, at least tell me what it is.
It's a locket. It's around my neck.
Not anymore.
Why did they just?
You know shit.
What was so? Well, I don't know if we're really there yet. But
Listen,
why do you need it
listen.
back?
Br'aad,
Look, I just
Yep.
need it.
it's really personal to him. I don't think we should ask.
All right.
I
No,
intend on
that's-
getting it back whether you help me or not.
No, I'll for sure. I'll help you. I
Mount-
was just wondering.
Why-
Mountain. It's
What?
I don't know what to tell you. How important is this locket really? I don't know if we should fuck around with him anymore.
Why did they just let you
I
guys
understand. I don't fucking know at all. I don't really get it, but I mean, someone over here lost a pinky, and that was pretty funny.
Yeah, they
What
hardly
the
let me
fuck?
go.
Wait,
I was trying to keep it
You
hidden,
didn't. You
fucker.
didn't notice this while you were shaking his fucking hand that he just.
That's
Yeah,
why I said
that's-
right or left, because it's on my left hand.
put-
Gotcha.
he put his hand on my shoulder. Actually, he didn't shake my hand.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
gonna
true.
like
Yeah.
hold his hand up, like grab it and just lift it up, like yeah, look, he took off the pinky right here.
Oh,
Kind of, I think he kept.
Christ.
Holy nuts!
Look.
Why? Why?
Val,
I don't
What
think
the
I have
hell?
it.
Val,
right?
can you
Yeah.
fix that?
I-
Val,
Listen,
I
I
don't
don't.
think you can
I
regrow.
don't
She's
think
very
I
well
can
gonna
fix
grow him
that.
a pinky.
Do they grow back?
Use your head,
maybe?
taxi.
No, that pinky's gone. I'm sorry.
Actually, you can, but
No.
Never mind.
No. I think he's coming back, boys.
as a cleric, you would know that restoration spells can
okay,
help
yeah,
things
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
do you guys want to go somewhere and talk about what happened? Are we safe? What?
I want to get a drink. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
Okay,
I could use.
I
a
feel
drink
that.
as well.
all right. We all head to the slaughtered ox, I guess.
Slaughter dogs, yeah. It seems like the best place to go.
On the way, I want to cast Prestidigitation and figure out with Silnan what his optimal cool pinky is, so I can make him look like he has one again. Silnan, what's the coolest pinky you could imagine?
Fuck, I don't know, man. Just a pinky. I don't know. I liked my limbs. You know, they were pretty nice.
I don't know if a pinky's really.
Donan, make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 12 plus 1. 13.
13. Okay. As you guys are walking towards the tavern, all of a sudden you start to feel a very large burning sensation where your pinky once was.
Phantom pain.
It's very crippling, and you grab it onto your hand for a second, kind of wincing in pain. And as you look down, you notice the nub has started to expand back out a little bit,
What the fuck?
but the skin is very pale and purple, where it's slowly starting to pulse back out.
Oh no.
Oh no, I don't much care for this.
That's not what I was really going for. I'm glad you've got it taken care of, I guess.
Apparently I can regrow limbs. This is new to me. Yeah. I need a drink.
All right, so
Are we
you guys
gonna be?
make your way to the tavern.
Okay.
You go ahead, sir.
Are we,
Sir.
Are we gonna be done soon?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you.
You guys make your way to the tavern. You all sit down.
You guys haven't
Get a
gotten to
drink.
do anything.
Yeah, no,
I
we
know.
just sat there for most of the time because you guys took so long to take a fucking long rest.
Mountain.
Yeah.
As you're sitting there, you kind of, for a second, feel your hands start to rub against your collarbones, feeling where the locket used to lay. Stilnan. Stilnan, you look down at your hand and you start to see, once again, the purple veins pulsating up towards the pinky, questioning what currently is going on to your own physical body.
Say, Vel, don't suppose you know anything about regrowing limbs, yeah?
Do I know anything?
It does not look normal,
Yeah.
not natural in any way.
Listen, Slimlan, I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Alright, that's...
In Taxi, fresh in your mind is
Good to
still the vision of a secondary Br'aad and what that would mean for this world.
Yeah, Taxi's in shock. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know if he wants to live anymore. He's questioning everything.
And Br'aad, not only are you happy to see your brother once again, but you're very happy to know that there's another Br'aad somewhere on this world. And that's where we're going to end the session.